Oh, he looks like the man. Alright, maybe he's not the man. There's a reason he kept that on. Oh, God, he's making me look like a right mug. Oh, it's like the way of the warrior, this. Oh, man's got the hacks. Oh, I deserve that.
Welcome everyone. As always, we're going to be unlocking every achievement, and in today's video is Kena, Bridge of Spirits. Let's get into it. After patiently waiting and finally ported to Xbox, this gem of a game is developed by an indie developer named Ember Lab. Although you can't tell, as it looks and feels like a AAA title, a beautifully crafted world with the most stunning visuals that rival the best looking games to date, with solid gameplay and combat, and also inventive puzzles, which made the exploring exciting while very rarely feeling repetitive. This is a refreshing, inventive and creative experience, offering a short but sweet story-driven adventure with a brilliant OST, which is enjoyable from start to finish. If you haven't played this yet, I can't recommend it enough. With all that said, let's go through the roadmap and tackle those achievements, which brings us to step 1. So, step 1, with the completion clocking in at anywhere from 10 to 20 hours, purely based on whether you use the glitch to obtain the hard achievement, resulting in technically just one playthrough, there is no stress. We'll unlock various story, combat and miscellaneous achievements along the way, while mopping up for the collectibles near the end. You can make this as easy or as hard as you like, depending on using the difficulty method mentioned above, which we'll get onto later. Onto my experience personally, and we whack it on easy to enjoy ourselves and start the journey. We begin the story as Kena, a spirit guide in search of a powerful mountain shrine, helping troubled spirits move on in a beautiful but dying world.
Oh, that sensitivity is slow.
With a few minor control adjustments and not much else to go on yet in terms of story, we are introduced to the brilliant soundtrack and our first taste of combat with the basics explained.
Okay, come at me, sunshine. Let's see what he's got. Oh, GG's. I'm digging the music.
With our first encounter over and being introduced to the beautiful visuals.
Oh, look at this. Oh, Jesus. I mean, that puts some AAA games to shame, that, doesn't it, really? Look at the state of it.
We then encounter human life.
Oh, kids. These kids are pretty cute. No, I'm not attracted to kids.
After scaring the kids off by accident, of course, we find our first spirit. This cute little guy unlocks our first achievement of the game.
Dink. Oh, an achievement. She tickling his balls.
Continuing with the intro and finding a few more story-related spirits, we use them in combat for our next achievement. Completing what confused me as an endless combat section. Turns out I was just being dumb.
I'm an idiot. Why did nobody tell me? You just let me fight. We would have been here for hours. No wonder fucking why they kept respawning.
We use our brain to move forward, running into the first boss battle of the game.
I am ready for this. Let's slap him with my stick. GG's.
With the boss beaten, that ends the introduction while being treated with the visuals again.
Oh, look how beautiful this is.
Arriving in the village unlocks our next achievement. With the main hub area unlocked, we do a bit of exploring, searching for collectibles and treasure, also being introduced to the skill tree along the way forward. We fight a few enemies. Beating one of these without destroying his shield unlocks a combat-related achievement. With a couple more rolling in, one for taking a quick snapshot and another for restoring a Jizo statue, one of the many collectibles throughout the game.
Oh. Restored a Jizzo shrine. That ain't right. The less we say about that, the better.
With those quick ones out of the way, we continue forward through a forest, chasing down the kids again, unlocking our next story-related achievement. Immediately after, using our minions to do some work for us forces us into an encounter.
Get to work, slaves. Oh, the parry! Get shafted. Oh, the first try parry. GG's. Don't even fucking talk to me. It's at my first rodeo. Ah, fuck, well, I binned it that time. Who wants it? Oh, there we go, baby.
With another combat-related achievement out of the way, we continue forward traversing the beautiful world, proceeding to guide the many spirits we have found forward. We eventually make it to a man named Russo.
Hey, Mr. Russo!
Daniel LaRusso? It's Karate Kid, innit?
He hooks us up with a spirit bow, unlocking our next achievement. After doing some target practice with our new bow, which is really fun to use, and exploring the surrounding area and scenery for treasures, Larusso gives us a quest item allowing us to continue the story, also unlocking our next achievement. With our destination planned out and our newly acquired relic, we can progress forward cleansing the corruption. After shortly progressing forward, we are halted by a boss battle.
Oh, is this our first boss battle? Our first major one? Come on then, Sergeant Major. You dirty boy. Oh! Come on then. Come on, big boy. Gotta end it with style.
With the boss beaten, we can cleanse the area, acquiring our next relic to progress forward and unlock another achievement for doing so. Shortly after and just before progressing to the next area, we are interrupted by a mini-boss. There's a combat-related achievement here for this enemy type though. Killing a mage with its own bomb unlocks this. Continuing forward and taking in the beautiful sights, we head for a forest. At the end, we are met yet again with another boss. Testing out our new spirit bow and quickly becoming addicted to using it, we make short work of the boss. It is on the easiest difficulty after all, so there won't be any trouble here. Once defeated, we acquire another relic, unlocking our next achievement. Heading back to the village, we delve into some optional content. Opening a cursed chest starts a combat trial. We randomly pick up another achievement for hitting 3 enemies with a multi-shot. After cleansing various parts of the forest, we continue with our main goal of freeing Taro's spirit, hoping to reunite him with his siblings. Not surprisingly though, this starts a boss battle.
Saw this coming.
This was a fun boss with cool character design, but again, as it's on easy, we make pretty short work of him, unlocking our next achievement. With the boss beaten and another spirit freed, we can now progress through a gate, opening up a new area to explore. Limited with how much we can do here because of our abilities, we follow the story. Meeting a new stranger who gives us a new power, this unlocks the achievement for acquiring the bomb ability, helping us progress forward and complete more open world puzzles too. With our newly acquired bomb ability, we unlock our next achievement on the first group of enemies we find.
What?
This one is pretty basic and it's for killing a moth with the bomb.
Ah, what? Oh, fuck.
After a few failed attempts, we eventually succeed. Funnily enough, we were going for this originally and trying to get 2 achievements in one.
That's gotta be it. There we go.
With a couple of combat-related achievements out the way, we continue forward, completing a few puzzles with our new ability to reach the next area of the game. Once outside, we follow the path to the next gate. Using our mask to unveil the spirit barrier puts us into a cutscene, unlocking our next story-related achievement. With our objective to cleanse the area around us to progress, we do so. We help a slumbering ox by clearing the rot. This rewards us another relic and our next story-related achievement. With a little help from the ox we just freed, we can now progress forward through the area, eventually blocked off by a mini-boss we need to defeat.
Oh, okay. Look at all those glowy spots. I'm gonna have fun poking his holes. Oh no, his holes are gone.
Shooting all the glowy spots on the Stone Guardian makes this a fairly easy fight. Once beaten, we get another relic, unlocking another story-related achievement. Immediately after and reaching a new area, we run into a group of enemies.
What the fuck? Get out of my face.
Using a new skill we've purchased, we unlock a combat-related achievement for hitting 3 enemies with a single rot-infused arrow.
There we go, we'll take that to the bank.
Continuing forward with the story, we unexpectedly unlock a combat achievement for hitting 3 critical spots in 3 seconds. Progressing forward, having to platform and complete environmental puzzles while avoiding waves of lava resulting in death, we eventually make it to the end, cleansing the area and earning a relic as well as our next achievement. Being pretty much locked into the story at this point, we follow the fairly linear path forward, not to be mistaken for a bad thing. We climb up this dark, stunning and atmospheric environment with the reward for our determination being a boss battle. So this boss fight is one of those gimmicky ones. The Woodsmith won't take any damage until you make him vulnerable to attack. By doing this, you have to expose the core, shoot it 3 times, and then you can go to town on the boss. He'll only stay vulnerable for a short period of time though, so you'll have to repeat and be quick about it. You also have to do this while jumping about like a maniac, dodging his shockwaves he dishes out with his big hammer that he's clearly compensating something for. But again, as we're on an easy difficulty, he's no trouble. We get rid of him pretty quickly, unlocking a story-related achievement. With another area cleansed, we can now chill. Back in the open areas, we can hunt down some collectibles or take on a few puzzles and challenges, as well as fool around and take some pictures of all the spirits we've helped along our journey so far.
Look at this little Rasta just chilling. Look at this little dude in the pot.
Once we're done fooling around, we head back to the hub world. That's not without the game crashing on us unexpectedly though.
No! What the fuck? What the fuck was that? I swear to God, if it hasn't saved, I'm gonna be livid.
Once back at the village, we have a short cutscene where we learn a new and really cool ability.
Fucking right, that's what I'm talking about.
With our new dash ability unlocked, as does another achievement. As we progress forward with the story and our newly acquired skill, we bump into a group of enemies, perfect for an achievement related to it, albeit a bit finicky to pull off.
Oh my God, it's... Oh, what the... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come over here, you little fuckwit. I'm trying to get an achievement here. Oh, what's he doing? What about if we all walk over to this guy? What are we saying? Come on. Oh, fuck my ass. I just want an achievement. Come over here. About fucking time. That was a job, wasn't it?
From here on in, the next few achievements are going to be story related, consisting of, you guessed it, obtaining relics. Naturally, this means facing a boss every time. The boss battles in themselves are pretty straightforward for us, as we're just doing a story playthrough, but if you want the most out of the game's combat, I do recommend upping the difficulty. Your choice, of course. We make short work of the bosses, gain the respective relics and a few achievements along with it, which sees us edging closer to the story's conclusion. With the short but sweet story almost over, enjoying our time so far, we've made it to the inevitable boss rush at the end. I say boss rush, there's only two, but it's time to take them down.
Come. Come. Gonna have to do a lot to make me come, lad. To be honest with you, this bow and arrow move is just the titties. Eat it.
With the first boss out of the way, naturally we unlock an achievement, and immediately after it throws another at us for reaching the mountain shrine.
Look at this, I mean, you can't knock these graphics for an indie game, can you?
And now it's time for the finale. Making our way to the end of the journey, we have to take on one last boss.
It's a bit bright. Need to get our sunglasses out here. Hello, beastie. Come on, then. Oh. I mean, it's a-hole. Oh, fuck. GG's. Oh, shit, this is fucking ridiculous. What?
After going through about 4 phases of repetition, elongating the boss fight, we finally take him down, unlocking our next achievement.
Oh, how the mighty has fallen outside of the arena, so I can't get to it. The bigger they are, bigger the balls. It's literally fallen in the worst part of the map, like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Goodbye, little friend.
This is the hardest part, you know, saying goodbye to these things. I've loved having these in the game. This is the most attached I've felt to a little character in a long time.
With the final boss beaten, the spirits cleansed and guided, that marks the end of the story, but not the end of the completion, which brings us to step 2.
Nice.
So, step 2. As with most games, we've entered the stage we like to call the mop-up. This usually consists of cleansing up collectibles, grinding levels, picking up miscellaneous achievements we may have missed during the story playthrough, and Kenna is no different. We start clearing up collectibles methodically by area. You don't need all of them, and unfortunately, there's no map to find which ones you've missed. The game does mark the ones you found though, so cross-referencing with a collectible map online will show you the ones you still need. And luckily, you've probably collected half of them by the time you finish the game anyway. There's a few collectible categories we go for while mopping up each area, such as hats, rot spirits, shrines, and Jizo statues. For our first achievement of this phase, we deliver our last spirit mail. These are the closest things you have to a side quest, which mainly consists of finding lost mail out in the environment and delivering it back. With that collectible ticked off the list, we continue going through the rest of them, picking up the last hat we need for an achievement, as well as opening our last cursed chest, meditating at our last meditation point, cleansing our final Jizo statue, and then finally, the longest collectible of the game, which honestly isn't saying much, collecting all 100 rot. It may sound like a lot at first, but a few of these categories don't have many collectibles within them at all. Provided you pick them up and explore as you go along, the time required to finish the step is a fairly minimal one and should only take a couple of hours. With collectibles being the worst part generally when finishing off the completion, we're left with just 2 achievements. We have to unlock all the skills now. Unfortunately, we didn't rack up enough currency to buy them all during the story, so we grind a few enemies for half hour and can purchase the last ones needed, unlocking our penultimate achievement. And now this brings us to the final achievement, and there's a few ways to go about this. You can make it easier or harder on yourself. This can potentially be a 3 out of 10 difficulty, or as high as a 7 out of 10 difficulty, as well as added frustration. We have to complete the game on Spirit Master, the game's hardest difficulty. You could do this on your first playthrough if you're a madman. Most likely though, you prefer New Game Plus, carrying everything over, making for an easier time. Or if you've had your fun and want to finish the completion quickly, there's the cheese method. The choice is yours. There's some good solutions to unlock this the easy way online, but essentially it involves completing the tutorial area, then exploiting the jump mechanic to get to an area you shouldn't technically be able to get to, and then some fiddling around, loading and reloading your save file. You also don't even need to fight the final boss with this method. Once we make it to the final cutscene of the game, our achievement unlocks and that gets us the completion.
Yeah, so you know, nice quick speed run. Master difficulty in about 5 minutes. There you go. Challenge completed. I stayed up and sacrificed my fucking health. And that's me done.
And that's every achievement in Kena Bridge of Spirits, a massive success of a game which the developers should be proud of. I hope you've all enjoyed watching. If you have, please consider subscribing, and for the full achievement unlocking process, stop by my Twitch with the link in the description, and I'll catch you all in the next one.